3 people, 2 of which are always on the podcast, and 1 of them who's not. Thanks for joining us today, and just want to remind you can find us on Spotify, ASMR.com, ASMR.net, ASMR.io, ASMR.ic. That's all I've got for that. So what I built in today was chat intervention times for us, like little breaks in us engaging with each other, so that way we can look at the chat and address everything that's going on there.
Good idea.
Do you have the Twitch chat and the...
Yeah, and actually D-Live as well, so... Wait, where's this? Oh, shit. My microphone was all the way over here. Here we go.
Testing.
There we go. No,
All right.
That should be good. Okay,
Sweet.
let me check just to make sure that we look good on YouTube or something. July 1st, Lifestream podcast. Oh, wait. Oh, chat is exploding. We didn't even see it. Okay. Josh, second. Hey, crew. What's up? Can Maddie stay indefinitely? Hi, Maddie, Ethan, and Michael. What's up, Josh?
Hello.
You're good. Okay. All right. So we
right.
should be all good now.
Perfect. You guys want to start with our first icebreaker question?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you had to kill one of your parents, which one would it be?
My dad.
Michael was fast on that. Hopefully your dad's not watching. It'd be your dad. You're probably only saying that because you know there's a high chance your mom watches and not your dad.
No, I just take my dad out. He's older.
That'll tie in well to a question I have later, so I'm excited for that. Maddie, which parent would you kill?
Probably also my dad, just because
That's
I'm
super messed up.
closer with my mom, and I don't know. I can't. I think losing my mom would be like the hardest thing ever. Not that it wouldn't be hard to lose my dad, but if I were put in that situation.
Damn, this is actually a really hard question for me.
It's gonna be step parents don't count.
All right, well, if you think about it in terms of like life expectancy from here on out, I'd be taking a lot of life. I would be taking a lot more life by killing my mom than my dad.
You think so?
So I don't think my dad has as long left as my mom does.
That's interesting because I remember you told me one thing that your mom said. She was like, you talked to her about her, like some habits and stuff, and she was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna die from this, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah, but my dad smokes more cigarettes than my mom, eats way less, and is always stressed.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. My dad would-
I'm sorry, Dad.
Wow, jumping into it quick, Dad, since mine's already gone. Well, that was an easy choice for you, Josh. R.I.P.
All right. This is one of Maddie's questions, so it's going to be
Thoughts?
really good.
Already.
What's
Is
the
this where we react to that video?
It's not like that.
one thing I want us all to keep in mind was that little bit of evidence that Mrs. Gerry gave us, or a little bit of advice and evidence that Mrs. Gerry gave us. Worst experience you've had at a party?
Who first?
Party.
Or party setting. Like, any type
I was
of...
actually, one time, we had this tailgate for my fraternity, and I really just didn't know what to do there, because it's just like, I was a pledge, and I didn't understand this environment at all, and I didn't really get along with any of the people really well, so I didn't know what to have conversations with them about. And so I was just kind of wandering around, and then I saw my hegemon, who's like the pledge leader, and he just comes up to me and he's like, "Why haven't you been around here?" or something. Or he just basically like reprimanded me for not being around the house enough. And then I was like, wow, like this already sucks, and now like I officially have like a good reason not to be here. So then I just left.
Nice.
tailgate.
That was a really good way to respond to why haven't you been around.
Yeah.
Did you know that during Michael's Hell Week, he skipped a lot of the stuff to hang out with me? Because I flew out during it I skipped like a week of high school to hang out with him in Los Angeles.
No, I did not know that, but that's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Was it like your last night of Hell Week, you left and came and hung out with me?
Is that frat stuff, Hell Week?
Yeah, it's like a week where you get hazed really hard.
Oh, okay.
Your last week.
Okay, got it.
What's your worst experience at a party?
Well, I really hope my mom's not watching because she doesn't know this one, but when I was in Miami, I've told you guys this, but basically it was over spring break this past year, and I had not really been drinking that much that night. I'd had like one drink at the house for a pregame or whatever, and then we went to one of the more well-known clubs in Miami, and we immediately we got in, and I was sober when we got there, but we went to the bar like first thing, and I got a little, I swear it couldn't have been any bigger than 10 ounces of vodka Red Bull, and I didn't finish it while we were upstairs. We walked downstairs to the dance floor, and I continued to drink it, and it wasn't covered, like it was open, and 25 minutes later, next thing I know, I'm like in the middle of the dance floor, and it hits me that, whoa, like I can't stand up, first of all, like I'm having trouble standing up, and then second of all, things start, like, the room starts spinning, and I'm like, I think I'm like super drunk, and I was like, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I feel like I need to go throw up, and so I grab my friend, go to the bathroom, and then from that point on, the night was really in and out, and I remember throwing up the first time, but then I lost all of my credit cards, my driver's license, everything, and some girl randomly on Instagram finds me and was like, messages me, is like, I have all of your stuff, like, can you come meet me? Like, I guess I just like gave my phone to Olivia, and she went to go get all of my stuff for me.
Dude, what's kind of interesting about that is some girls, like, that's their goal for the night, and you just got to their goal with like a lot less money spent on drinks.
Yeah.
So you can kind of consider it a win a little bit.
Yeah. So then the next morning, like, I mean, we'd all kind of just assumed that when I couldn't remember anything after one drink, that the likelihood of me getting drugged was pretty high.
Whoa.
Maddie, can you put this on?
Yes.
That's cool. Nice, man. All right, my worst experience at a party. I had this fraternity party.
Earl. What's up?
I did not hurl in my fraternity party.
That's good.
But I had this fraternity party, and it's like bring your own booze, and I'm like, what do I do with my booze? Well, I'm like setting up this like photo booth thing for you guys. I set up like a little like photo booth, and I was taking pictures with my camera, and the whole night was like not super. Dude, we're like super washed out right now.
We need Maddie to be good. We can do this. It's not good. Sorry.
I'll keep going. I showed up and I was taking pictures with my camera, and somebody bumped into my tripod or something of the sort, and it fell over while I was taking pictures.
Yeah.
And I broke my lens. And so I was like pretty pissed about that. And I'm like, all right, guys, can't do the photo booth anymore. My lens is broken. And people were still having me like take pictures on their iPhones. And then finally I was like, I'm done with the photo booth. I'm going to go like have some drinks. And I went to go get like I bought like a bottle of liquor and a bottle of wine and put it behind the bar. And I went to go get it. And I'm like, oh, do you have that stuff that has Ethan on it? And he's like, no, man, there's nothing behind here with Ethan. And the guy was being like a dick about it because he was like busy bartending. And I'm like, oh, I put it back there. Is it okay if I check? He's like, there's nothing back here. And then I ended up going back there and looking for my drink. And it was like my drinks weren't there. And he's like, yeah, we ran out of stuff. And like the girls wanted stuff. So we started giving them things. And it was like a shitty sorority where... anyways, they gave my booze away and kept other people's. And it was like the third instance where my booze had gone missing at a BYOB party for my fraternity. And I was like pissed off. And so I left. And then one of the guys was like, yo, Ethan, like, what are you mad about? I'm like, can't find my booze. He's like, oh, yeah, it happens. Just make sure you put your name on it next time. And then I left, and I didn't show up to any fraternity stuff for like a week after that. So I was really pissed off. So that's my story. My worst fraternity, or my worst party experience. Alright, this is a question I'm pretty excited for. What is the worst quality of the person on your left?
Oh, my gosh.
That's me.
Oh, wow. I could do so many. Do we have, so what do we have left? Like 45 minutes? Your worst quality. I think that your worst quality is that you, wow, I wonder if I should, you know what, I'll let you guys go first and I'll think about mine more.
Alright.
Okay, Maddie's worst quality. Damn. Well, to be fair, I don't know Maddie like super well anymore.
Alright, what do you think it is? From what you used to know of me. Like, your perception of it.
From my perspective, it's like trying hard to please people,
I could agree with that.
which is also like results in like shyness
Yeah.
and then like social anxiety and things like that.
Alright, what's mine, Maddie?
What's Michael's?
If it's not good, I'm gonna be really pissed.
But if it is
huge
good, he's also gonna be pissed.
Huge oregano 65 so that you're
Hey, we're about to have a chat intervention.
okay.
Okay. Michael's worst quality.
You can do more than one too.
I think
I wish I were sitting in the middle right now.
I think from what I've experienced, maybe I don't know, that's hard. I think that
Come on, Maddie, it's not that hard. I mean, look at him.
well, I mean, I wouldn't have come here if I thought you guys were, had tons of bad qualities, but I think that maybe you're a little bit hard to approach sometimes.
That's it? He's hard to approach?
Yeah, he's
Wow,
he
so
can
deep.
I think
Michael's sadistic and evil at heart. That's his worst quality. He's on my left, sort of.
Alright.
That's my best quality. The jewel is your worst quality. Dude, huge oregano is pointing out some really valuable things.
Alright.
Okay, Ethan says that he wastes all of his time playing League of Legends, and then he drinks, and he doesn't realize how much time and energy that consumes, and his whole life is just a cycle of doing the same things, and then he's mad all the time, and then he sleeps all the time. He doesn't want to do anything, and then we make plans, and I pitch 5 things over the course of 5 days, and he cancels every single one of them so that he can either drink more or play League of Legends or sleep more, and feel bad the whole time, and then be mean to me. That's your worst quality.
Sounds
So
like
you should
just
work
a
on
week's
that one.
recap.
And next week's gonna look the same from the sound of it. Unless you put your foot down, Ethan, and change some things.
Alright, our next thing is chat intervention.
Maddie, I have never heard of a girl that actually got drugged. Ethan, did you get the Olive Garden job? No, you didn't.
Actually, I'm supposed to call them tomorrow. That was an
shit.
automatic thing.
Dude, yes. I
Yeah.
hope you get the Olive Garden job.
To the drugged comment, Miss Scary, yeah, that was definitely the worst night of my life. I have pictures and videos that my friends just thought that I was really, really drunk. Like, I'd never been like that before, ever. And I was having to be carried. Like, I couldn't stand up. And then there's a picture of me on the bathroom floor that's, like, like, you can just see it in my face. Like, there's, like, zero life in me. I'm done. It was really bad.
Dude, is this both your chats in one client?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
That's
all through
awesome.
Lifestream. There's D-Live too, but no one has commented on that right now.
The man bun is a bad quality. Never mind, the jewel is your worst quality. Come on, it matches my water bottle.
You could work on that one. Are you out of juice? Have you bought more juice? You promise? Have you been gifted more juice?
We are running quite low.
Let's see what happens. Ethan's bad.
Ethan's is that he's bad at groceries, meal planning. Maddie's is that she's too cool. Michael's is that he's got a history of bad
What about right
haircut.
now?
Shelby, if you're
What
operating
history?
on the same grocery budget as me, I guarantee you'd be worse. All right, so now we're on to the next segment. That Maddie actually gave birth to. Oh, actually, never mind. I have another good question before we get to that segment. This
Okay.
one's for Maddie.
Oh.
Kill, fuck, marry Michael, Ethan, and Steven.
Oh God.
Steven, I'll have you know.
All right, we'll kill Steven because
No. Hear me out on this. Steven has a really good job. He's got a lot of money. He's got really fun friends. He lives in a nice place.
Okay.
With Steven, there's a lot more lifestyle certainty than there is both me and Michael.
Okay. So you're advocating big time for Steven then?
No, I'm not advocating for him. I just think you would have this off the bat thing because you only have seen slivers of Steven's life, and I wanted to make it fair.
All right. I guess.
But also, if you don't kill Steven, I think his life expectancy is going to be a lot less than mine or Michael's.
I don't know.
Steven lives a lot less healthy than I do. Dude, if you think drug use is what's going to end my... Ethan is messy. Oh my... Mrs. Gerry, most of the mess in this house comes from Michael. I keep all of my mess in my room and clean it like multiple times a week.
Wow. Shelby was also drugged. Okay. Wait, back to my question.
Yeah.
All right.
Kill, fuck, marry, Michael, Ethan, Steven.
This is hard. Okay, all right.
Also, I have a hunch that Steven's way better at sex than Michael. And me, put together.
All right. Kill you. F Michael, marry Steven then, obviously.
Oh, dude. How does that feel coming from the girl you've loved for most of your life?
Pretty good. Closure, finally. All right, on to the next question. This Maddie gave birth to this question. It was pretty painful. We had to put her on some anesthetics and cut her stomach open to get this one out. And by that I mean she didn't come up with good questions to follow it up, so I just took it under my own reins. All right, guys versus girls. First question is...
Oval.
What's that?
Pole vault. Who's better?
Guys.
Alright.
Who gives a better hand job?
Ooh.
Maddie, you get to answer first.
Wait, but it's guys or girls?
Guys versus girls, who gives a better hand job?
How-
Let Maddie...
how-
All right. Let's just based on what I've been told by guys, it's not as fun to do it to yourself as to get one. So I would say girls.
Okay.
I think you're not thinking outside or inside the box, Maddie. You need to think.
Is that what you use for yours?
Ouch.
It's not always this, Maddie. Sometimes it's this.
What?
That
Does that change the way
All right.
no.
My take on it is that...
Where's this razor blade?
My take on it is that guys give much better hand jobs because they have way more practice. And a hand job from a girl is always awkward. It's never not been awkward. It's always like, are you going to stop or are you going to do something else? That's like the question. It's not like, yeah, this is great. I've never had that experience. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I have to. Who's it? Dad Rob. Just calling you.
Should I answer it?
Oh, it's he called me.
I'll answer it. Hello?
First caller today. How's it going? You're calling into the Lifestream podcast.
Yeah, of course I am.
What's your question today?
What's my question?
Yeah.
My question for the group?
Yep.
What was the general topic?
There's been a lot.
I would like to know how much more sexy a guy is when they're wearing a man bun.
It's like -2 points on the 1 to 10 scale.
That's what I thought. Not good, buddy. Looking good. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Alright, I got a new shirt today. You guys want to see it?
How do we see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. Just send me a picture and then I can show it.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. Is your visitor leaving today? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. And, what, all the way back to Indiana type deal or what?
Yep, I have to go from Chicago and then to Indianapolis.
In a plane?
No, I will be getting picked up from Chicago and then driving back to Indy.
You're gonna fly to Chicago on a plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then you're gonna drive to Indianapolis down like 65 or something.
Yep.
Right. Been there, done that. That's fun. How's the Q&A going tonight? Good? Robust?
Yeah, we have some fun stuff planned.
Yeah?
By we, I mean me.
Say that again?
I said by we, I mean me. I have some fun stuff planned.
Nice. Like what?
Dude.
Mustard.
I wear it when I go to sleep.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, get that on that white shirt. Or even the black one. It'll stain you. Smooth. Very good. You got any jalapenos in that plan?
No, that would have been a good idea though. It's too late now.
You didn't call me first. You didn't ask. And what about Mikey? Did he talk to his mom today?
Did you talk to your mom today, Michael? He did.
Well, that's good. Congratulate him. She likes that. Well, we're going off to Yosemite. We figured we should report in.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're going to go. Several grizzly bear attacks, but we're not afraid because we have bear spray. So, that stops anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few grizzly bear attacks?
Yeah, but that's a big park, so you don't need to wrestle them. You just stay away.
You guys don't even have Baker to protect you from them anymore.
No, I'm not sure you're aware, but Baker died.
I heard a song about it.
And I bet you did.
It's okay. Winnie died too.
Winnie died too? I didn't know that. Who's Winnie?
The dog I had growing up.
It's dead? Well,
Yeah.
they're both dead.
Yeah, my grandma sent me a picture of the dog dead.
That's nice. You want a picture of Baker dead?
I think Michael asked you guys to take one just so he could send it to me.
That's
So
cool.
I think I've already seen it. It was disturbing.
Yeah, it is. We could dig them up if you want, but it's probably a hassle. I think coyotes probably got to it, but well, that's fun. Well, sounds like you guys are having a grand old time. I don't want to interrupt your little session there. So anyway, I'm just checking in, and we'll probably fire you a note from the old Yellowstone.
All right, cool.
All right.
Thanks,
son?
Mr. Gary. Mike? You said-
All right. See you, Dad.
Okay, son. And we'll get a little snap of the shirt for you, so you can put that in your what do you call that? That stuff.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Rockstar Dad category. That's everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay, y'all have fun.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
So, who gives a better hand job, Michael?
He said guys.
Guys. Okay.
No, I didn't answer. All right, we're gonna do a quick segment called Ethan's Dog. Let's see. Why'd you have to go away from home? I'm just gonna zoom down a lot. Your poop sock post and all this. So many good posts. These your keys they're left in the bathroom. That's a good post on here. That's very cute.
Thanks, man.
These are great. Somebody tell. That's another good post. Alright, now where's the stuff we're really looking for here? Dude, where is this? Is this... Oh, did I miss it? Where's your dog?
I don't know. I didn't post it to Facebook.
But didn't you get tagged in it?
No, she texted it to me.
I saw it on Facebook somewhere.
Okay, can we keep going with this segment?
Alright, fine.
It's gonna heat up. Alright, who makes better food, guys or girls?
I think that's really subjective. I don't think that's a guy or girl thing.
Come on, answer the question. Don't say subjective and dodge it.
No.
Oh, here it is.
That's the dog alive. It was really fat.
Oh shit. Dude, why such a bad picture?
Look at when it was taken.
When was it?
Oh, what?
2017?
I don't remember doing that in 2017.
I'm free. Alright, that's enough of that, Ethan. No more.
Alright. Michael, who makes better food, guys or girls?
Depends on the guy or girl.
Guys make better food.
Okay, girls make better food.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's eh.
Oh, this segment doesn't seem to be as good anymore, does it?
This
Okay.
didn't start off that strong
Girls
anyways.
make better.
Which one is in better shape on average, guys or girls?
Dude, they have different standards.
Guys.
Healthier.
That's harder.
Probably girls.
I would say girls are healthier. Guys stay in shape better.
I know girls live longer, but that's also because guys do more dangerous stuff.
Higher or lower obesity rates, guys or girls?
Are we just guessing?
The answer is girls. Girls are
Yeah.
healthier. They have longer lives. They're
Okay.
less obese. I thought Michael might say guys.
Yeah, guys are healthier.
The guys are in better shape. That's why I worded it like that. Okay, which gender is smarter on average, women or men? When it comes to
According
IQ.
IQ?
Yeah,
I didn't read the bell curve.
this one's pretty interesting. Do you want me to just talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a little scared.
Yeah.
So the average IQ is about the same depending on what sample you use, but guys have a higher variance in IQ than girls do, by 15 points on each end. So guys, even though they fall in the center, there's a lot of really stupid guys and a lot of really smart guys.
As opposed
More so
to
than girls, who are all kind of bland
Pretty.
and average and, oh my god, I love your shirt.
Easy.
Michael makes mush.
If guys say what they want, then girls can give the good hand jobs. I always ask what the person likes. I never use my hands, I use my mouth. Ethan, what do you use?
My hand.
It'd be pretty impressive if you could use your mouth.
Okay, now we have a little chat intervention. Perfect timing.
Well, should we talk about this?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Should we not even show the people what it is?
Agreed. Communication is key.
Yeah, that's very true. I think that
That's just Ben Nielsen in the track thing in middle school.
what else we got in the chat?
Ethan's life is flashing before our eyes.
Are we still talking about guys and girls hand jobs? Because I feel like it's pretty clear.
What was the answer?
Guys that give better hand jobs. And Josh has a great point. I never use my hands, I use my mouth. Lamau.
Ethan's worst trait is that if you give him potato chips, then he just leaves the wrapper behind your desk.
Michael's worst trait is he brings trash into my room all the time and leaves it there, and I have to clean it up.
Yeah,
And a lot of times it's
Ethan
really
doesn't ever
big
give you
items.
snacks, so. At least I gave you a snack.
I have a snack for
All right,
you.
Ethan, next topic.
All right, no more chat intervention.
I think we are caught up.
All right, who would be a better husband, Lance Goodfellow or Hunter Fox?
Lance.
What?
Why do you think Lance would be better than Hunter?
I guess that's not fair because I don't really know Hunter, but I guess that's on you guys then.
Why do you think Lance would be a good husband?
I feel like Lance is pretty attentive. He's other than the point in time where he hated me in high school because I was mean to you, he's been nice to me. He seems like a generally nice person.
Who do you think?
Seems like hardworking.
Wow. I could never choose between those two. They're both perfect. How could you pick between two perfect people?
You would just choose one?
I just pick randomly.
Alright, so I'm holding a number for Lance right now. Pick between 1 and 2.
Alright, I pick Hunter's number.
Okay. I think Lance would be a better husband.
Why do you think that?
He would bring home the bread. He'd take you on motorcycle rides. You get to travel with him.
Dude.
He would take you out on nice dates. He
Seems
bought
really
Madison.
protective.
He bought Madison really nice things.
That's nice of him.
I would love if he bought me nice things. All right. What's the longest you've ever gone without thinking about killing a baby?
Probably my whole life.
Okay, mine's like 15 minutes.
You've never even thought about it once?
About me killing a baby?
You just
Yeah.
never thought about any situation where you... Like, you've never thought, wow, I hope I don't crash this car because there's a baby in it, and that baby would die.
No.
Or what about
Honestly,
like
God, no.
somebody makes a joke like, what's the difference between a baby and a watermelon? I don't feel bad about crushing a watermelon.
Oh. No, can't say that that's ever been a thing for me.
So-
Wait,
Someone-
I feel bad about crushing. I don't remember. I don't remember how the joke goes. I didn't deliver it well.
So you've never been in a situation where someone has... Where the idea of the mortality of a baby has crossed your mind?
Obviously, I've thought about a baby dying. But me actually doing
But being
the-
related to it. Like, you have
me
something to do
doing
with it.
me being the one to kill a baby. Oh, you know what? That's actually... It depends on what you see, like...
You are a psychopath.
It depends on what you
He
see...
thinks about it all the time.
Dude, you're kind of fucked up. It depends?
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
about that.
Listen.
I'm just
Listen.
saying.
I guess
Have
it
you guys
kind-
seen that video of the guy that Yeet throws a cat?
Yeah, that guy's a jerk.
Hey, I'm going to my first massage spot. Is there a discreet way to ask the therapist that I want a happy ending just to be sure if she's into that? I think you're supposed to ask, like, is there any special offer if I tip a lot? Or something like that. You always have to, the emphasis is on the big tip, the money. And then the person will, you know.
Go for it or not.
I do have another question. I thought Michael would really like this one. It's called Reviewing Maddie's Instagram.
Oh no.
So if you could pull up Maddie's Instagram on there.
This is a good idea. I
This
like
is
it
the
a lot.
worst idea.
I'm sad that we have to leave Ben, but it is what it is. Instagram. Sean White, you beast. Alright, let's see. Madison. Rotec. Alright, now we're just gonna. Let's just crop this down. Oh, oops. Where'd that go? Okay, so we'll just go through until we find
Family picture. That's always fun.
Oh, dude. He's gotta stop doing that. Okay.
It's a family picture. I like that one.
Thank
okay.
you.
It's
And
nice. Look at a big happy
caption,
family.
I know you're thinking, why is that dude's hair so white? No, that's what I was thinking there, but I'm gonna hold that against you. Let's find a good one to review.
Wait, go back to the last one. Maddie pulled a really sneaky trick in that photo. That
This
one.
one?
Yeah. So it's like a picture of her with the scene, but she's standing, and the photo's cropped just enough where you can still see like a little bit of butt. She's like, yeah, I've got a little bit of butt.
That wasn't sneaky, that was intentional.
Sounds like Ethan still has a little bit of a thing for Maddie. USA, this photo brought to you.
This was a year ago.
Which one? That photo? This one? Not your typical.
No, the happy 4th one.
I don't know. I'm not finding a lot of good. Can we review someone else's? Let's Let's do Catherine.
My Instagram is bare bones. I don't really do much with it, to be fair.
It's an interesting angle.
Sheila's Pina Coladas, please open. But I only know Shrek. This one's pretty cool. Quite education.
That one's sad.
That's really sad. RT's girls. Seven Rings. That was pretty good. Alright, now let's try someone else's.
What's our time at right now? How long have we been running?
Man. Like 25 minutes.
Wow. Well, I did not prepare enough topics for this podcast.
I've been at work too long. Spell. We get some faces from It's Gundo. Thank you for those. Mine's open. Lodge. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's check out Josh. JD. Buzz. Bam. We got lots of very very professional Sensi promotion here. A nice sweet post for the hub. What is this? Just made a phone decal. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
It's very creative work. I like it. Simple, straightforward, to the point. A nice picture. This. This. Where's that button?
Right there.
Yeah, grab that real quick. Whoa. How did that happen? You're thinking at home. I can tell you. Let's just say Josh is a nice guy. Alright. One more to review. Who we're going to get?
Mrs. Gerry says to pull up her Facebook.
No. We need someone who we could really react to.
Lance.
Alright, I was thinking the same thing. Lance. Good fellow. Look at that.
I took that photo.
It's a strong opener. This one's going to be good. Happy Earth Day. I have been privileged to see so much of this earth.
Took that photo.
Shorts. Where is it you want to go?
Lance hasn't posted much since we got back. Hey, who's that good-looking guy in that photo?
This one says, life goes fast. Enjoy it while it lasts. Ladies love me. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, look at this. Last year I had to go to an ice bar to feel the cold. Glad to feel winter is coming. Bring on the cold.
That was before the polar vortex.
Yeah, I wish that would never ever happen again.
Oh, how I miss Berlin so much. Ich glaube, es ist seit mal wieder
Let me read that.
Auszukommen.
Ich glaube, es ist seit mal wieder nach Hause zu kommen. It's like, I think it's about time for me to go home again.
How have I not seen this in the
For me to return home.
Boyfriend's shave. Thanks, Brad. Pull up Stevens. Let's do Stevens. We gotta find a good photo here that really makes us go, haha. Stephen Gerry. Creed cover band. Basically bought a 3-day beer garden pass. Wow. That's so crazy that they took a picture with film. Whoever took that definitely took a picture of film. This is cool. I like this bottle. It's pouring out alcohol. It says, pouring one out for Abby Pickett's phone. 10 years of trouble with these kooks.
Hey, Jet Week.
Let's review Jet Week's Instagram. Nature meets nightlife. Check out this cool Instagram.
Taking off summer 2019. Are they taking off?
I think that they might be taking off later.
Dude, I love that black one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like that
The Jet Week.
I wonder
is a
how
series.
Steven got the idea to do those banner posts.
too.
Okay. Naomi is into Lance. What's up, Chuck Sharts? Go to Michael's post, but when he was a teenager. Alright. Michael Gerry. This is the best of the best. Let's go to vote for Michael. Fellow Trojans, the competition for presidency of Trojan Hall will be fierce, but fear not. It is with confidence that I can say I'm the candidate you want. If you like money and hate poop, then vote for Michael Gerry at the upcoming election.
So one of us won our presidential election for all government.
I know exactly what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. I am kissing a leaf because I care about the environment the same way I care about Trojan Hall. Hashtag vote for Michael. Hashtag Trojan Hall 2015. Michael is so talented at multitasking. This is when I had my social media manager take over the account. She really changed the direction of things.
Wow.
Some would say for the better. So that's what happened. We had 4 followers, so that was pretty good. We can do more USC. Okay. They're meeting tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh, no. October 2nd. I wonder what year that was. That was 2015.
Dang.
They met.
Okay, do you guys want to do a game?
Yeah.
Okay, so the game is it's Michael versus Maddie. First one to guess my number doesn't have to eat the mustard. You get to go back and forth on guesses.
Okay.
Right?
Actually, we're gonna
I
play
picked the
a
number
different
up.
way, where it's I have the number and then you guys go back and forth.
Nope.
Sorry, I just
we-
came up with this weekend. I just came up with the idea. It's gonna
That
be
game will
fun.
not be played.
It's gonna be the most fun
Basically,
game
I
I've
lose
played.
whichever way because I'm still in the running to eat the mustard, so I don't care.
Ethan, you gotta be in the frame more.
So the number was picked before this all began,
Okay.
and the range is 1 to 15. And whoever wants to go first can.
So, alright, Michael, go.
And
I'm
so,
not playing this game. Absolutely not.
are you?
I don't
you-
want anyone to eat the mustard. It's a gross game.
Do you hate mustard?
Yeah, I don't like mustard at all.
I only put a little bit on the spoon.
That's a
Well,
whole lot of mustard.
I'm just gonna put a little bit of blue cheese on the spoon for you, and then we can do a competition where you and Maddie have to eat the blue cheese.
I would never play that game. Is that how much you hate mustard?
No, but I don't like it.
Well, that was the point. Nobody likes mustard alone. I thought you'd be willing to sacrifice a little.
Well, I thought you'd be willing to put peanut butter on your foot for $13, but I guess that's just the way things go.
I guess it is. That's good mustard gone to waste. All right, my last
played.
my last activity is chat intervention, and then that's all we have for today's podcast.
So if you guys have any questions for Ethan, ask them now.
Or new topics for us in general.
Mustard tastes good on beans. I don't know if I agree with that. That sounds really gross.
You don't take cooking advice from Chuck Sharts?
I like beans a lot, but just the idea of putting mustard on beans sounds really bad.
Maybe they're right.
What kind of beans?
I don't know. I don't know about that one either.
Who wins pull-up competition? Shelby, I don't know
Michael
if you saw
won
this.
recently.
Yeah, Ethan challenged me when he was really drunk one night, and it's good for the aftermath.
I see. Beans don't really give me any aftermath. Once they're like a really big part of your diet, then they don't really affect you. Like the whole beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Way anymore.
Ethan, you don't have any more topics?
Nope, that's everything.
Michael, any ideas?
Maddie, you didn't come up with any topics?
It was my idea to do the girls versus guys thing, but Ethan came up with
What's the worst
those.
topic?
Michael. Ethan came up with the subtopics.
What's a good girls versus guys subtopic?
I was thinking more like.
The only activity worse than girls versus guys was your mustard spoon.
That would have been a really good
You
activity.
pick a number. Would you have played that game if I brought up a mustard spoon?
Yep, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really gross. It's not too
I
much
really
mustard
don't
on
like
it.
mustard. I don't eat it on anything.
Do you like mustard?
I don't hate it. Yeah, I like it. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. You're the only one of us that likes mustard.
I mean, I don't love it, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't think like a spoonful of something you'd like to eat would be very fun.
Right.
Dude, why didn't you do the peanut butter foot thing?
I didn't want to.
Why?
I didn't want to.
I need to know your reasoning behind turning down the $13 to have not peanut butter on
Who
your
would win
foot.
in a race between you three?
Hold on, this is important.
You know, honestly, I think there's something like you need to understand about me is if someone is forcing me to do something, I'm going to want to do that for no reason at all. Because I hate being told what to do or forced into something. So that's going to kind of apply to a lot of the things you're going to ask why about, and I'm going to say I don't want to, and then you're going to keep asking me to do it. I'm not going to want to do
Yeah, but
it.
that's where the funniest situations come from.
They're not funny at all for me.
Dude, what about the deer kiss? Like if you wouldn't have kissed that deer.
The kissing the deer was actually funny.
That was really funny.
I
The
don't know
peanut
what
butter
you're
thing would have been hilarious too.
Also, the peanut butter thing is twisted. I'm not into that at all.
that's
Like,
what
that's
it
a
is,
messed
dude.
up thing to do.
You were you worried that people were thinking that you actually got off?
No, I wasn't worried about people thinking. I'm just thinking that's a messed up thing to do
Hold
to
on.
your dog.
What? Giving peanut butter?
To have them lick peanut butter off your toes,
Why?
just weird.
It's like your fingers. It's just on your leg. It's just
No.
your leg fingers.
I don't agree.
Why?
It's weird, dude.
What part of it is weird? It's only weird. if
Actually, that's really false, Mrs. Gerry. Michael's a faster sprinter than me right now. We just
Michael
did.
is a long distance runner. Don't know. Maddie's doing the stats.
I think that that's like exactly wrong.
Bro, they clearly speak English. Well, thank you for the question, Shang Hong Fang. I don't feel comfortable answering that here, just because it's pretty private, but that was nice of you. What's been your favorite movie this year?
Endgame.
Same, actually. Endgame was really good.
Dude, I can't believe Mrs. Gerry was so wrong about that. Ethan is the faster sprinter and Michael is the better long distance. That does not make any sense to me. Mrs. Gerry, where are you getting your information?
Probably from every race I beat you on. Maddie, come back here.
I want to read.
You're an exposure piece. You
In
remember
middle
these?
school?
Yeah.
Are those the races you're talking about?
I mean, I guess every time we've raced.
Okay.
Chris.
We could
yes,
go race right
Chris.
now.
It's just, every formal race I won, I guess. You did win that one time, but it's only one.
Yeah, Ethan, you're a really bad runner.
Alright, this next segment is called What's Ethan's Biggest Addiction? Nicotine, League of Legends, or something liquid.
Something liquid?
Coffee, alcohol, pick your poison.
Coffee.
Wait, Maddie has to go first. What is Ethan's biggest addiction?
Vape.
Vape.
Nicotine, yeah.
I'm going to say League of Legends, actually. I think that hour for hour probably spends more time playing League of Legends than vaping.
Yeah, but does that mean he's more addicted to it than nicotine? No. The other day when we were going out, he made Gabby turn around because he didn't have his vape juice.
That's true. I did do that.
What are you going to do when you run out of vape juice? Are you gonna get more?
I don't know yet. We're really approaching that time though.
It's very pivotal.
This girl snore loud like you.
Ethan, you were
You
the
snore.
awesome sprinter in middle school. Yeah, but then I ran long distance for like 5 years straight. I want to see Ethan in the tank top. I'm not sure that size would fit me very well.
You want to try it?
It's a cool tank top. I like it.
I do too.
What events? What events?
A 5K and a 100-meter dash, that's long distance and a sprint, right?
What are we talking about for between you two? Or just in general?
Can I snore with this girl in your bed? Yeah. You should have to use Harley's bed, because...
Yeah, I snore, whatever.
I snore when I sleep in like 2 positions, and if it happens, if I end up in those positions, I snore really loud, but otherwise I don't snore.
I can't breathe through my nose, like, very well, ever. And when I sleep, it gets 10 times worse. And
Okay.
I only, like, breathe through my mouth. I actually really want to go see a sleep specialist about it.
I snore when I sleep like this.
Most awkward moment you've had in school?
I picked my nose in 3rd grade, and then the teacher said, "Ethan, get a tissue and wash your hands." And Ellie Joel never forgot it, and she brought it up. She still brings it up to this day. So it was pretty rough. She was like in the middle of teaching, and she's like, "Ethan, get a tissue and wash your hands." And I was like, "Oh."
When I was a freshman in high school, very awkward, and I was in a big fight with all of my friends, so I was kind of already on the outs, and I was sitting alone at lunch, and I was wearing white jeans, and I had someone like shook up my drink, and it was red, and I went to open it, and it spilled all down everywhere, and then I made my mom come pick me up.
Damn.
That was definitely my most embarrassing.
You probably told me that story. If it was freshman year, you were probably like, "The worst thing happened to me today," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, baby girl." And then you were like, "It was just really hard, and all my friends are making fun of me."
Something like that.
Yeah. Looks like Charles Chris would not be a fun guy to sleep next to. I talk and cuss people out in my sleep. Alright, well, does this conclude the podcast then?
Unless you can think of anything else.
Let's wrap it up right there. Wait, first let's just do a quick shout out to our sponsor, We Can Do More, USC. Guys, make sure to go to their meeting. It's October 2nd to 9 p.m.
2015.
Don't miss that.
But they're having another one soon.
Well, we'll see. We'll follow the account and we can find out. Guys, go here and follow this account if you want to see. Actually, I'm going to plug myself here as we wrap this up. It's the 6-month mark of this live stream, and we just launched the merchandise. It's all at michaelgerrylivestream.com. So if you want to get the clothes that look like the ones that we're wearing, you can't get this one, this Maddie one. You can't get this. But you can get these ones.
And t-shirts too, which Michael wears every day. So if you tune in at like any other point in time ever, then you'll see that one too.
Can you make Sleepstream girl?
Big man.
That's a complicated question. Okay, Ethan, anything you want to say?
Yeah. Vote for Michael for Trojan Hall president.
Thank you.
He's rerunning and
Reinstating.
insisting to USC. So vote for him.
Maddie's also going to reinsistent.
But not at USC.
And she's insistent on doing it. So you guys can't Convince her otherwise.
Maddie, anything you want to do?
Yeah. I want you to eat the mustard off that spoon.
Okay.
Hypothetically, if we were to play the game,
Hypothetically. What number was it?
Ethan,
If
how
Michael-
did you pick the game without you being a contestant to eat the mustard? That's so messed up.
dude, you would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and
but
I
Wait,
would have
wait,
played
wait.
it fine.
You are a guinea pig.
Wait. Let's
No.
have someone.
A
Fine.
human
No.
person.
Human
Then
guinea pig.
let's let someone on the stream pick a number, and then.
I already have the number in my head.
No,
and
but then.
if Michael says the number, I'll eat the mustard.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
5. How many guesses do I get?
you guys go back and forth in guesses. So you get to guess once, Maddie gets to guess once.
Okay.
Wait.
All right,
I have
go
a
ahead,
question
Maddie.
before we. I have a question before we start.
Yeah.
Do I have to take? Does one of us have to take the entire spoonful at once, or can it be like a slow process?
No, it's the whole spoonful once. Are you guys ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
It's
8.
1 to 15. That is not the number. You're up, Maddie.
7.
Just to let you know, the loser eats it. So, Michael, if you guess it, then you exempt yourself from eating the mustard, and Maddie has to eat it.
Then
No,
you said
so-
if I get the number, then
Yeah,
you
I
have to
messed
eat
it up, but that's what it was in my notes.
I know, but then you said.
I was just saying I'll take your place.
Oh yeah, good. Okay.
Okay. So, no, that's not it.
9.
No.
10.
No, siree.
3.
There's only so many numbers left. That's
14.
not it. That's not it.
15.
That's not it.
13.
That's not it.
2.
No.
1.
No.
6. Did we guess 6?
I have to eat the mustard! Maddie wins!
Yeah.
Wow, it seems like that game was actually fun.
Yeah. This is my favorite game. Put your hands up. Ethan eats the mustard. We're all having fun. You're right. I did like that game. We should play that more.
Next time you're playing.
No, but it wouldn't be fun if I played.
Yeah, well,
No, it doesn't sound fun.
Good job,
It was really
Ethan.
fun this way. Chuck Shirts guessed 1.
no, it was 6. Alright, and that's the end of the podcast.